All right, decisions. Now, if you saw from my post yesterday, my husband Craig and I have just started again in setting goals for the year and goals that we want to achieve. So we're in our making our shopping list sort of stage, and lesson one is all about decision making and how do you normally make decisions, and sort of shedding light on a different way of making decisions. We normally make decisions from circumstances. So circumstances are in control of the choices that we make. Now, when I started having a coach, it was probably 5 years ago now, she tried to teach me this concept of just make a decision and make it fast. I'm like, oh no, I've got to talk to my husband, I've got to weigh up the pros and cons and make these lists, and I've got to do all of this. And now I make decisions within 25 seconds. And it frees up so much time if you can just make decisions because you want to do something or don't want to do it. And this is how I make my decisions now. I come to a choice. Do I want that? Or am I deciding to do that to please others? Or am I deciding to do that because I don't know where the money's going to come from, or these sorts of things? Like, I just really analyze what's going through in my thoughts at the moment and just ask myself, do I want it? And that's it. Do I want it? Is it going to get me closer to where I want to be in 12 months, 6 months, whatever time frame I think ahead? And then I go, okay, yep, all right, I'm going to do it. And then I start to work out how I'm going to do it. I don't worry about the how in making the decision. I just worry about what I want. Think about what I want. Don't think about opinions. Like, take out the emotional baggage that you bring along when you go to make a decision. So maybe if you're here, can you just say hello? I've been wondering if my chat sort of works on the side there, the commenting thing. So if you're here, say hello, and I will say hi back if I see it come up. So the way I make decisions now is I'm faced with either an opportunity or some sort of fork in the road where I can keep going the way that I'm going, or I can take a different direction, or something might come in to help me get to where I'm going. I give myself a time frame, 25 seconds. Now, if it's a big decision, like something that is really life-changing to our family, like if I was going to, oh yeah, I'm going to go and move to Toronto for 6 months, I would then say, okay, I am going to make a decision about this in a week, and I just make a decision right then and there. I'm going to make a decision, and I stick to it. One thing that you have to be really good at when you start making decisions is being true to your word. If you say I'm going to do something, you have to stick to it. Otherwise, your subconscious sort of gets the, oh, let's just wait a week, because she normally changes her mind. So before it will start the wheels turning, you just have this subconscious conditioning in there, like, oh, she normally changes her mind in a week, so let's not even bother. But I've seen it so many times when people just decide, yep, I'm going to do that. You just got to ask Vicky Gardner. Her decision, she decided, I'm going to get into Polly's coaching, and I'm going to, she even made a decision that she's going to work with me, which I didn't know about. And I think it was like 8 or 9 weeks later, she rang me and she says, I've got the whole amount of money ready now, like no payment plan. She decided she wanted to do it without a payment plan, and I'm ready, Polly. And I was like, well, okay, that just came out of left field. She said, well, you told me just to make a decision and that the money would turn up. Well, it had. And then I offered her a job just to help me out on the side, and then I offered her a full-time job. So today she started working for us and working with us in my coaching business to help us bring this out to more people and attract more people to us. So there is nothing that you cannot do. You just have to make a decision that